What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I haven't done it in quite a while. We're actually going to be copying decks from the top players in Clash Royale, testing them out for ourselves and see how we can do with them. Right now, the season just reset, I believe, last weekend. So these guys aren't too high in trophies, but they are the top in the world right now. And today we're going to go ahead and copy their decks to see how we do with them. We're going to go ahead and start off with the #1 player in the world right now. He's using a Knight Bowler Graveyard Poison deck with the Zap, Mega Minion, Electro Wizard, and Tornado as well. He's obviously a level 13 with pretty high level cards, but we have pretty high level cards ourselves, and we are up here in the 4,000 trophy range. So we're going to see how we can do with this deck. Can't really upgrade any of these cards. My Knight's only at level 10, unfortunately. Don't really use them too much, but in this deck, hopefully we have some fun with them and see if we can come out with a win. So matching up first against Heroyu, not going to try to pronounce that name. Okay, so we're done with that for now. Let's start off with a bowler behind our King Tower to start off this battle. This guy's only level 11, so we do have the level advantage so far. Electro Wizard should go ahead and take care of all those goblins right there. From that goblin gang, take them out, no problem at all. And move on to that tower over there. Go ahead and zap the skeleton army to finish it off. And I don't know if I want to save my poison spell, drop down a Mega Minion, or drop down a Graveyard as soon as this bullet crosses the bridge. There's an Inferno Tower, so we might as well go ahead and just leave it alone and do nothing until he drops down something else. Not sure how much elixir he has though, so I think we're going to go ahead and drop down, oh never mind, there is a Goblin Barrel, there's a Mega Minion to finish that off, and let's drop down a Knight to tank these shots from these Fire Spirits over here. So that right there, let's go ahead and get down a Bowler behind these troops as well. Try to get off a decent little push over here. Bowler will go ahead and get rid of all of those goblins right there. And now we can drop down a Graveyard on this tower. As the Bowler locks onto the tower as well, go ahead and zap that skeleton army. We should be able to do a nice bit of damage over here in this left lane tower. He will go ahead and log most of the skeletons, but not before we drop that tower to 646 hit points. So only a minute into the battle, we already have a nice little lead right here. And we might as well just go ahead and keep it up. I can poison the tower all the way down to 0 if I want to, but I think we can go ahead and get off another push over here. He does have that Inferno Tower, which might be a little bit annoying, so we do have to keep that in mind. So for now, let's go ahead and get on the Mega Minion, have our Knight ready, or the Electro Wizard for that Goblin gang keeps dropping down, or of course that Goblin Barrel. Electro Wizard will go ahead and counter that almost perfectly with the help of that Mega Minion and the tower, but that lightning was completely unexpected, and now we have a naked Knight going in the left lane. So might as well go ahead and drop down the Graveyard as well. Get down a Zap ready for that skeleton army that might be coming down. Instead, he drops down a log, and the goblins help the tower finish off the skeletons. We do drop it down to 79 hit points though, which means we can take it out with a Zap whenever we want to. So because of that, we might as well go ahead and push the other lane. I haven't even used my Tornado or the poison spell yet, I believe. And let's go ahead and counter these Fire Spirits as well, because they can do a decent amount of damage if you leave them alone. And that is not something I want to do today. So let's go ahead and leave those skeletons alone. Get down a Knight, a Mega Minion on the Inferno, and a poison over here as well. That might have been our first poison of the battle. Get down a Graveyard also, and go ahead and zap that Goblin Barrel. Probably should have zapped the Skeleton Army instead, but it's not too big of a deal. 20 seconds left. I should have time to cycle back to another zap and finish off that left lane tower. For, of course, winning the battle, the nice little victory. Go ahead and drop down a Knight to tank this damage from all those spirits, the Ice Spirit and the Fire Spirits. Bowl to finish off the Goblin gang. He is trying so hard right now to go over here and finish off my tower. Get down an Electro Wizard right there. He actually got really close to finishing off my tower, but luckily the Poison Spell finishes off that left lane tower for the victory. Good game to this guy, and there was the first win with a random deck that we copied from the leaderboard. So Bowler Graveyard deck did go ahead and get us a win. And now moving on to the #2 player, he has a Cycle Hog deck. Ice Golem Hog, Inferno Tower for defense. I actually hate playing against this deck, and I have never used it for myself. So I'm definitely going to feel like a scum right now. It just cycles so hard to the Hog Rider. I feel like you can drop it down every 5 seconds. Log will go ahead and finish off my skeletons with that little hard push we had going on at the beginning of the battle. But not before the Hog drops that tower to 2,400 hit points, doing about 600 damage over there. And now we have an Inferno Tower to finish off this Knight, as well as I don't really need to do anything just yet. I will drop down an Ice Spear on the Mortar just because, and have my Ice Golem ready for whenever I need to drop it, so that Mortar can retarget onto that. So down goes the Ice Golem right about now. Get down a Musketeer behind the Golem as soon as the Mortar locks onto that instead. And now we can either drop a log on those Archers or a Hog Rider in front of this Musketeer. But he does have a pretty hard cycle deck of his own. He's running a Knight deck Knight deck. Why did I call it a Knight deck? He's running a Mortar deck. He has a Knight in there, of course, some Archers, some Cycle Troops as well. And he is cycling pretty hard back and forth to that Mortar. Our Hog is currently trying to take out the Mortar, but it won't go ahead and do the trick. The Ice Golem is going to go ahead and tank for a few seconds, but not before the Golem retargets onto our tower. So let's go ahead and see if we can finish it off before he gets off a shot on our tower. Musketeer does the trick, and down goes the Mortar. Can't you do any damage to the right lane tower? He will counter with an Ice Spear and some Archers. So it looks like that's a no-go over there. Let's drop down a Log on these Archers and a Hog Rider now, because he really isn't letting us get off too many pushes over here. He will counter with a Knight. I'm surprised he didn't pull with a Mortar, and there is the Mortar right there. Ice Golem to tank that shot, but now as it crosses the radius right there, we'll go ahead and lock onto our tower instead. So let's get down a Musketeer to finish off this Knight whenever it crosses the bridge. Mortar gets off that one last shot, dropping our tower to 2,400 hit points, and now we're basically tied in this battle. Let's go ahead and just fireball these Archers, because I really don't know what else to do right now. We also hit the Mortar right there, so we did get pretty lucky on that. And now we can drop down an Ice Golem, Hog Push, maybe try to get to this guy's tower. Log to do some damage to the Mortar, finish off that Skeleton, and hit the Ice Spirit. Didn't hit the Ice Spirit in time. It froze our stuff. We might actually lose this battle. I hate Mortar decks so much, especially the ones that cycle this hard. Inferno Tower, Fireball, can't even take out the Mortar, and now it's getting extra damage done to our tower. Ice Spear will go ahead and finish it off, locking in that one last shot. And I guess we might as well just push the left lane this time, since there's nothing really else to do. He pulls the Hog, of course, and the Mortar is going to go ahead and lock onto our tower after it finishes off that Ice Golem. This is, I don't even want to play this battle anymore. I'm just going to let him win. I hate Mortar decks, don't want to bother trying to win this battle. So I'll be back in a few seconds after he finishes up beating me. Well, that didn't take long. He had like 3 spells. He rocketed, logged, and arrowed my tower. So I can't find the middle finger emoji. Really want to give him one of those right now. I hate Mortar decks, but either way, not too big of a deal. The Hog Cycle deck didn't do too well for us, and I don't want to use an Expo deck, so skipping number 3. Let's pretend we never even clicked on him. Bullet Graveyard, we already used that deck. What else is there up here? A Lava Hound deck that I haven't used in a very long time. Can't even remember the last time I used a Lava Hound, but I do have him level 3 now. So we'll see if we can do any damage with our level 3 Lava Hound up here in the Challenger 2 League. Going up against Kristovich from Attack on Titan. This also has a balloon in the deck. So Lava Loon, it looks like. Let's get down a Mega Minion on this Princess since we didn't have our Archers available. And see if we can do any extra damage over there on that tower, which I'm expecting we won't. But he wasted his Zap. So let's get down our balloon on the left and some minions in behind to finish off his minions and try to push that balloon to the tower and see if we can get some damage done over there. The balloon actually won't get a shot off, but the death damage does drop it at about 300 hit points. And I guess that was a decent push over there. We did expose the fact that we have a balloon now. Let's throw a random Goblin Gang, maybe. Maybe we need that for defense, but let's just go ahead and drop down a Tombstone. I kind of want to save the Goblin Gang just in case we need it. But there's a Lava Hound of his own, so why not just drop down the Goblin Gang and see what happens. Haven't used this card too much since it actually came out, but it is really popular right now. And it is very popular in the top 200. Gonna go ahead and arrow those minions and the Princess. Only hit one of the minions, so my minions will have to go ahead and finish off his, as my Mega Minion deals with that Lava Hound. And there is a Zap to finish off my minions. Mega Minion finishes off the Lava Pups, or at least most of them, but that might... Do I have to waste a lightning? No, I'm not going to do anything. Just going to leave that alone, even though they are about to eat my tower. That miner and those Lava Pups drop it all the way down to 1,300 hit points. Tombstone, however, to distract the Mini P.E.K.K.A should do the trick, and they go ahead and finish him off with those skeletons. So let's get in a balloon behind this Lava Hound, get our arrows ready for those minions that I know he has. Where are the minions? I don't have enough elixir yet, but whenever he drops them, I should. We also are able to hit the Princess with these arrows, but he pulls the balloon away from the tower and now drops the minions, so the balloon won't even touch the tower, even though I thought it was going to. Luckily, the bomb from the balloon finishes off those minions, allowing the Lava Pups to do some damage before they get zapped away, but he still has the lead right now. So we need to go ahead and get down another Lava Hound, this time a little bit farther up as he drops down his in the back, also a level 3 Lava Hound. Not too sure if he has any real direct damage spells, but I have a lightning that we haven't used yet that he doesn't know about. So now that we have some minions on that tower over there, and he has wasted his tornado, now we can send in the balloon and see what happens. Get our arrows ready for the minions, and lightning spell the tower, and the ice wizard over there too. So balloon is going to go ahead and finish off that tower right there. Mega Minion to finish off his Lava Hound. We're doing pretty good. We might go ahead and win this battle. However, there is a miner and a lot of Lava Pups coming my way. He wasted his Zap, so down goes a Goblin Gang to protect our tower and try to finish off that Mini P.E.K.K.A. But a really nice tornado play on his part just pulled them away from the tower, allowing that Mini P.E.K.K.A to finish off that right lane tower. That was a nice play by him. And he has another push coming down our lane right now. So let's get in a Lava Hound, try to push this other tower before he gets to ours. A balloon behind the Lava Hound. I don't know where my arrows are. I think I just wasted them. But they are coming back up as he tornadoes my balloon. He keeps on doing that. I don't think we can win if he keeps tornadoing our balloon. Arrows on the Ice Wizard and the Princess over there. Death damage down as well. Let's go ahead and keep this mini P.E.K.K.A off our King Tower, even though it might not have done too much damage over there. And now get down a balloon in the middle, maybe. Is that a thing? Is that going to work? Please get to the tower. I know he has a tornado, but maybe it's not in his hand right now. Balloon is going to be pulled away from the tower. 20 seconds left in overtime. Looks like nobody's winning this battle. So Lava Hound down just to tank and stall for the rest of this battle. Go ahead and arrow these princesses because why not? Goblin Gang's dropping down whatever we want. This is going to be ending in a draw. Lava Hound versus Lava Hound didn't end up working out. We just couldn't get our balloon to his tower. That tornado is deadly. He just pulls it straight away. And his Lava Hound, I don't even remember how he took out our first tower. He did a lot of damage with the miner and the lava pups, but at least we took a tower and ended up in a draw instead of a loss. So that was the Lava Hound balloon deck from the top of the leaderboards. But we did 3 battles, copying decks from the top 2 players, or top 5 or top 10 players. Somewhere up there, we copied some decks and at least won 1 battle, lost a battle, and got a draw. So one of everything. Did have some fun with these decks. That's going to go ahead and wrap up things for today. If you did enjoy, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.